Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome back to the Lake House here in Alan Wake 2, where, unfortunately, I was hoping to just get up and get some dinner and then come back and keep recording. But in the time while I was eating, the game locked up, and so I ended up having to start again from the safe house, run the maze a third time. Kind of annoying. And as you can see, I got here with more health, so it's trivial to just read the post-it now. But before I broke for dinner, I did figure out if you do get to a position like this and you're too badly injured to see the things that the developers put too close to the side of the screen for whatever reason, I did figure out that the photo mode actually would let me get close enough to be able to read the thing, and then we just refocus it here. How did I do this before? But in any case, you can see how this, there we go. You can see how this works. So I was able to read it before. We would have been fine, even if I hadn't re-navigated the area. But in any case, I put the password in, it works. So all it seems to do is give us access to an email thread, or, Diana's email, but whatever, I guess it's fine. I was kind of hoping for, lockdown controls for the level. Okay, so this is from 5 years ago. Diana, I just received a letter from Darling about a request you made to bring in live subjects. What were you thinking? Do you know how that looks? Well, what did he say? Was it approved? No, he refused. You know protocol does not allow this sort of thing. And he says he will be making a trip to the lake house to check in on us soon, like we are children. This is very bad for our reputation, Diana. Please, if you have an idea like this, come to me first. So I guess this is the beginning of Jules' hatred for Darling, or at least his distaste for him. And then 6 months ago, Diana, considering the details on the new page we have found, I believe we need to abandon the research into Alan Wake's writing. We must not endanger our staff. Okay, so I mean, that's a point in his favor, I guess. He was at least trying to preserve people's lives when it became obvious how much danger they were in. The thing is, once you get an Alan Wake page, have we ever seen anybody steer out of what Alan's written? Is it avoidable? Once it's committed to the page, is it too late already? Oh, don't pretend like you're worried about them, Jules. You're just looking out for your own ass. The fact that the pages are detailing future events means they are the correct method. We have to learn how to harness their power and dictate events to meet our goals, not Wake's, whatever those may be. The ATDs are producing better and better results. We just need to keep doing the work. No, Diana, I'm looking at the page right now. Constant imbalance, out of control, a crack in the lake house. If we continue with this research, we will lose our facility, and perhaps more than that. What is the point in succeeding if we are dead? I am a head of research here, and I forbid you from proceeding. Excuse me, you can't forbid anything. You're not going to keep me from the most important work of my life. If you're too much of a coward to keep pushing ahead, then I'll finish what we set out to do here alone. We have plenty of ongoing lines of research. I suggest you pick one and leave Wake's writing to me. You always needed me more than I needed you. That is a brutal thing to say, especially to your spouse. And then 2 days ago, I received your formal complaint about Jules' behavior. You claim he is maliciously keeping research material away from your team, which we know is a real thing. But he says they have simply been misplaced. I understand you are frustrated, but I recommend giving his team a week or so to find the pages and return them to your team. If this issue persists at that point, then let's discuss your desire to escalate this issue. Does that sound agreeable? Sincerely, Harry Kingston, Facility Administrator. Okay. So, that didn't really do a lot for us directly. Did we interact with everything in here?
The lake house was underwater. The Marmont's ambitions had finally been
Yeah, we
realized.
definitely read that before. I did touch all the documents when I came back in here, so that the game would know that we had read everything. Do we have an objective tracker, right? Okay, I guess just get to sub level 5.
Just like that, just like that. I've arrived.
Do we actually know how to get out? Jesus Christ. Game's got me jumping at like incredibly mundane sounds. But I mean, really, there shouldn't be a lot of sounds going on, right? In theory, we're the only person here. That is not an elevator. Well, I mean, I know my map's not useful. That's... What was even the point of that? Okay, I guess now that we've done this, we can just go back very easily. Disregard all of the sounds. Do not even look around for any painted. I do not have any black rock rounds left. I know that. Let's pop in here and hit that quick save. And just head back, I guess. I guess the house just wanted us to read all of that, or the painting wanted us to read all that. And the elevator it's still not here.
Wish the elevator would stop moving.
You know, I really do. Okay, so is there another location? Not really? Uh-huh. Maybe we missed something. Maybe there's another thing to do in the office. We know that just goes back up to the landing. Yeah, all right. I guess let's just run back over here. Okay, the soundscape in here is getting a little brutal. Actually, was this here before? Okay. Progress? Is that what that was?
Bastard is hiding them. All those years, he steals credit for my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules. Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is actively impeding critical bureau research. I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me from going down to that lab? And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers or misaligning the receivers or both. It's the same thing in principle. He booked the lab. Some big experiment tomorrow. I can't find the details anywhere. That bastard is hiding them. All those years, he steals credit for my ideas and my work, and now he's scared of being plagiarized? Oh, that is really fucking rich, Jules.
This doesn't look like Lane's style.
Oh, and he's reportedly misplaced the manuscript pages I need for my work. Suddenly, the exact pages that I need to reference have just vanished. He is actively impeding critical bureau research. I mean, if he can do that, then what is stopping me
All of
from
a sudden,
going
there's
down
ammo
to that
crates, which is worrying.
And I don't know, just inverting the amplifiers or misaligning the
Any more of those
receivers or
sketches?
both. It's the same thing in principle.
Don't love that both of their paintings are on the ground now. Or paintings, both of their portraits are on the ground now. Okay,
The
well,
lab. Some
we have an elevator. Let's just get the hell out of here. Yeah, that switch might legitimately not have been there the first time we showed up. I don't know. Whatever. The important thing is floor 5, which is supposedly where a lot of the black rock is, should now be available to us, and I sure would love to get some black rock.
The color was pure. The fire made them see.
Oh, Jesus. 1, 2, 3,
Sublevel 5.
6.
Okay. Let's just, yeah. Do the thing here. A reasonable amount of health, but no healing items.
No.
No way of dealing with the painted.
The Marmonts had opened the door into Cauldron Lake's threshold. It was forced. It was unstable. Shutting the experiment down was the only option. Typical fucking Mormons.
Fuck off. It can't be this easy, right? Try to keep the objects between me and her until there are bullets in the gun. You know, it's working.
Why did you think this is a good idea? Where'd she go?
Okay, she killed me from off screen. I was trying to very quickly loot that container. I couldn't even, it's hard to tell if we're even doing any meaningful damage to her. There have been a lot of enemies in this game, unfortunately, where like the thing is just kind of like hit them many times. Ignite the flare. Oh, she's recoiling. A lot of blood's coming out. That's usually a good sign. Okay, the threshold's about to fracture. So she gets up there. Okay, and she starts whipping big rocks at us in a way that's remarkably difficult to dodge. I mean, she's throwing big chunks of black rock at us, right? So
Like I needed more problems.
getting her to hit the paint wall, or the painted themselves, would also be good. Not quite what I was looking for there. I'm not really sure about the physics on that one. Damn it, I was really trying to get her to hit that guy.
This isn't working.
Now see, unfortunately, I don't know if she said that because I can't kill Diana with normal shotgun bullets, or if it's because I caught the painted with part of the blast. The signaling on whether or not I'm doing real damage here is it's not the clearest. So she's gonna throw chunks of black rock at us. Obviously, if we can get them to hit the painted, it probably kills the painted. If we can get her to hit the threshold thing, that's probably also good.
Why did you idiots think this was a good idea?
Okay,
Where'd she go?
so it seems like a phase change. I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's having any particular effect.
Like I needed more problems.
I shouldn't quite hit it though. Oh, I'm stuck on terrain. Oh no. Okay, go, go, go. Once again, she staggers like she's injured, right?
Threshold about to fracture.
Oh my god. Okay, apparently that was it. That painted just disappear, or I guess so.
I know what the Marmots did to you, to Rudolph Lane. I will do whatever I can to make sure this kind of thing doesn't happen again.
A putrid weight he could never wash away.
The Marmots are dead. I don't know if that's any sort of consolation, but it's done.
The pain, it was all over him.
The threshold is tearing itself apart. I need to shut this down. Look, I'm sorry. I know you didn't make a choice here. It's not fair, but I have to shut this threshold down before it fractures.
Agent Estevez stood in the forest just outside of Bright Falls. She watched her team detain Alan Wake and Ilmo Koski, stuffing them into black SUVs. She realized this was the moment Wake had been writing in the vision she had seen. The story was coming true. She pushed the thought out of her head. It had been a good tip, a way to find Wake. Nothing more.
Alan Wake!
After the threshold event collapsed, I was back at Cauldron Lake. But for a moment, I was somewhere else. I saw Alan Wake there. He was writing about me finding him in Bright Falls, in the woods. It was a good tip. I called the surviving members of my team, and I told them to meet me there. You know, these cases, they never get less ambiguous or easier. This one, this was tough. Because protocol says entities like the Taken are monsters, threats. But the Marmots were monsters way before the Shadow got to them. So at the end of the day, what's the difference?
Maybe I missed some characterization there, but it didn't seem like Diana necessarily was a monster before the Shadow got to her. Except in the sense that she was somebody who would choose to marry Jules, who definitely was some kind of horrible bastard man. All right. We're going to go ahead and skip the song because you know. That was cool. I had to say, like, I always like the build-up in these games, and then the things that pass for boss fights are often less compelling. I do feel like all of your shotgun ammo plus one bullet, it was like sort of a formula for boss health, right? Didn't we run into that more than once? Where it was just like whatever you had on you plus one bullet. I don't know. It's a little bit of an anticlimax to just shoot her with our normal gun, and she, you know, follows all the normal rules of a Taken. Like even the thing where she like teleports away and throws big rocks at you. It's not that different from the way they behave. There's lots of them throw shit at you. I don't know. That's a little bit of a bummer, and the thing just kind of came to an end. I will say I was not expecting her to pull the lever. When I apologized to the artist, I was trying to, you know, make a connection to, well, whatever's left of the artist in the painting. You know, I was trying to talk my way through that into, I don't know, getting him to get control of the situation, or probably there was not another ending available, but I was still pretty displeased when she pulled the lever on him. Anyway, that has been The Lake House. A couple of technical issues sort of marring the experience, and kind of not the greatest ending, but overall, I enjoyed it a bunch. The horror stuff was very, very effective. So that's going to be it for us for today and for this little expansion. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, there's going to be something new in this slot, and hopefully some more Alan Wake or Control or something is on the horizon. So come back for that, and we'll see you then.